never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Inside, Danish side by side with Morelli in the background too.
So Uria chasing back, including Benyat Fernandez, and they are closing in. They're visibly closer now. You don't need...
They are just on another level here.
Yeah, so Uriarte. Now this is the opposite. Leads from Gonzalez. I wonder now if Gonzalez has got to see the too much about the timing screens, because you can see they are closing in.
And this is the danger.
Of course, what happened yesterday, which was Veda leading all the way, and Brian Uriarte with the fellow Spanish. Well, if the two Spanish can make a break for it, they've got the slightest advantage over.
You know, Uriarte, Pratama, they do not want a big pack, because all that means is
they watching what he was doing, where he was going, and picking just the right moment on the last lap to pass. Now Ega Pratama in third place.
But they were half a second slower last time around than car pushing. Come the end of the race, they could be leading over the line on the towards the final lap, and then finish up maybe.
This time it's Veda who is watching Brian to see where the Spaniard is quickest.
And Peter, the Yugoslavian rider, Kyrgyzstani rider, sorry, 8th or 9th or something. They need every point that they can get. But the person who is in his best interest to bring... Morelli's also recovered then after being completely pushed wide a few laps ago now.
Yeah, look at this stuff, side by side. And hard on the brakes, the back end.
The group all together, Hakim Danish.
Yeah, and he at the moment is back in 8th place, but
he's kept it calm. He's back up to 4th position. It's now a leading quartet. You've got Benyat Fernandez
of the KTM hopping around there as Brian turns it into the first right, closing in. And that group runs all the way down to what, sort of 16th,
leading the chasers just behind him. But how much tyre has he used up coming all the way from the back of the grid?
And Agostinelli has got a long lap penalty. No, down to 20th position.
Goodness me, absolutely brilliant. And there we go, towards the front now as they go 3 abreast again. David Gonzalez up the inside, pushes. Yeah, that'll be a track limits thing as well, and it'll probably be, Pete, surely that it'll be the final corner where the first of the track limits warnings coming in for Guillaume Plonk already. You don't want that track limits. I think Veda Pratama quite wide. He can't push it, goes wide as well. So it's now Morelli into really a lip. It'll be the first turn as well. That'll be where these riders are getting warning already at this stage in the game, do you? Because one more time and you find yourself going through the long lap penalty. 3rd place, Veda in 4th.
Yes, and the number 11 of Gonzalez. Right, side by side then on the brakes. This is where Brian was so late. Yeah, and there's Benyat Fernandez on the number 7. He certainly has the pace to drag this. Liz has the lead. He was disappointed yesterday. He got pushed back to 5th in the end, but he's having a set yesterday and won the race. But this time it's Gonzalez who gets underneath him to take the lead. Group, and there's who is that in the background, way off on the green that time. Right, so start and finish superb ride this time in the dry. Morelli on the 95 there, up into 2nd place. Deep off the green. Oh, they're all using it then. And there's somebody pulling off. That was Christian Daniel pulling his tape. Takes that from Gonzalez. Uriarte has the in the lead.
Well, Danish...
Every bit of road, but staying away. And the number 11, David Gonzalez, a 17-year-old Spaniard. He has the lead now. Radiator, as Brian Uriarte leads over Veda Pratama. Up the inside is Morelli on Christian.
At a 145.2 last time around. He's quicker than about the next 9 riders.
Can Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama go with him?
Crucially, Peter, into 6th place as they cross the line.
Daniel, he does it. Morelli takes 3rd place.
He was 9/10 of a ahead of him, but is it going to be enough? He's still 1 second adrift from the chasing back. He's got it all time around. Hakim Danish, number 13 then, on the 2nd with the chasing group across the finish line that time around, Peter. They closed him by all to do, bless him. Come on, Hakim, you can find another gear. Crack on. It's all chasing pack. Uriarte and Gonzalez side by side coming into 2A and 2B. Who's going to be the last? 10th. But look at Brian out front. He's just thinking, no way, I'm absolutely going for it. Last time there for the taking as Morelli moves up into second place now, ahead of Gonzalez.
And as I say,
Rest on the brakes, it is Gonzalez going way wide though. A big bubble for the number 11, and he's going to be round. He set a 146.8, but actually the fastest rider on track, Peter, was Joel Pons back in
Morelli looking for his first win of the season. He's only been on the podium once. He can do better than that, and that's what he's trying to show us.
It's on the drive for other riders. They have to cut back across it, and then we're going to have Dinesh. He's going side by side. We've got 19th place at 145.9. So actually, there's a lot of pace in hand here for the riders.
At the moment, he's chasing Uriarte. He's ahead of Gonzalez and Pratama.
He had his first. Riders are pressing towards turn 3. You got Dinesh. He's back in the second place. It's 1, 2, 3. Do they want to burn up their tyres too quickly or not?
Well, Joel Pons, you know, he's had a lousy season and a half in rookies.
Junior GP podium just a couple of weeks ago in Aragon. He had a wild card replacement ride in the Moto 3 in the championship. 1, 2, 3 in the race, and it all changes in the blink of an eye as we
up so far. But he was 6th in FP2, made a complete mess of qualifying, didn't get a toe, but certainly he had
3 World Championship as Veda goes bumper cars with Gonzalez.
Yeah.
See, unfortunately, Tinez has gone down in the melee.
Yeah, he's obviously out of pace round here if his FP pace is anything to go by. So it would be. He could see Brian and them getting away at the front, and he doesn't want to let that happen. That was pretty hairy. Okay, trying to get going again. Absolutely superb stuff there. Brilliant to see Hakim. Great to see Pons way up in this group.
Uriarte and Pratama, a bit like
stuff, but they both got away from it or away with it. But it's given an advantage to Uriarte on the number 13 now, splitting his 2 championship riders. That is
today, just swapping places around various parts of the track. Then Morelli
in front.
Veda though, as he's got Daniel for company, looking up the inside right behind the Chris.
The order they run in the championship: Uriarte, Danish, and Veda Pratama. 1, 2, 3.
Sitting tight in 3rd position. Daniel just behind us. Really wants to try and find a way to make a move at turn 8, but I just don't think it's particularly possible. You got David Gonzalez, who really lost out with that big mistake in towards 2A. And as well, here is that fast and flowing section of the track. That's not really an overtaking spot, Christian, but he did. With that, as Brian moves all the way over to the inside of the track, and him and he has now been pushed back to 8th position. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship, and the quite make it stick there. So we've got track limits warnings for Agostinelli, Brown, Monignane and Dinesh. Going toe to toe. Morelli keeps the lead. Daniel up to 3rd. Pratama maintains 5th rider of the championship. Benyat Fernandez into 4th place in the race, just behind him. All the way.
Hakim Dinesh, yeah, that is very much a warning. All 3 abreast again on the brakes.
Position. It's all on, Peter. Penultimate lap time coming up. Gonzalez pushes Veda wide.